or stiff? Do they actually look like flatter or like they're more faded? What if I told you that I could ease all of your worries when it comes to washing your clothes and take care of all of your laundry detergent for the next, oh, I don't know, 2 years? Because since 2015, Nellie's has actually been the go-to company that has cleaned over 141 million loads of laundry. It is a cleaner formulation, but yet it still is going to remove all the dirt and the grime and the smells. It's good with no added fragrance. I mean, we're literally gonna list you off the ingredients. You are able to get it in your front load, your top load, use it for your hot loads, your cold loads of laundry with no residue. It is the most economical and long-lasting formula, and today what we're doing is we are sending you a 600 load bucket. So for the average family, this can actually last you for 2 years. And the price on your screen is not a flex pay. I'm gonna move this way so you can see it. That's the featured price, $65.95, though we do have interest-free credit card payments if you'd like to make it. It's only $16.49, and we ship this entire tub to you, free shipping and handling on your very first flex pay. Now, if you do a lot more laundry in your house or you just wanna lock in this savings, we do have what's called auto ship. You can customize it, you can cancel it at any time, but you are locking in that price, and you can add that, you can go ahead and select that onto your order now, and we will definitely get that out to you. Because sometimes we do more than, you know, the 4 or 6 loads a week. If you're like me, I do my laundry, my husband does his own laundry, so I don't know how many loads he does. I'm only worried about myself. But how does this laundry, though, soda stand up to what you see in the stores? How much are you using with those liquid detergents? Well, let's ask the expert. Terry Toner is joining us.
Hi, Valerie.
And I know you've done a lot of laundry in your days.
Oh, boy. I think most of those 141 million loads I've done myself. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it really does a better job, and it does it without all of the crazy ingredients, the phosphates, the chlorine, the additives, and the difference is tangible. I mean, it's really, really different. So we have 2 pairs of jeans here. These have only ever been washed and dried the Nellie's way with our Nellie's laundry soda and dried with our Nellie's Lamy dryer balls. And these have been washed and dried in detergent. And you see the same jeans, and the difference in the wear and the fading and the touch and the texture of the material is, I mean, it's just absolutely night and day. So what are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about a laundry soda product that starts with sodium carbonate. Now, the sodium carbonate preconditions the water that you have. So if you live in the country and you have well water and it's minerally and rusty, or if you live in the city and the water's very chlorine-y, you know, you don't have to get a separate water softener treatment center. All you need is Nellie's, because that sodium carbonate preconditions the water, and that allows the remaining coconut oil-based surfactants to do the amazing job that they do, and it actually makes them work even better. So one of the things that we're famous for is that we completely dissolve in your machine, and we also completely rinse out. So we're gonna demonstrate that for you. So here I have my 1 tablespoon of Nellie's, honest to goodness. That's all you need. And here's the scoop of powder, or it could be the cup of liquid. But we're gonna pop those into some water, and we're gonna stir things up. We're gonna agitate things around to kind of mimic the action inside your washer. So I'm gonna move these around. I wanna thank Carrie Miletto for this beautiful Smeg. I know, we're classy. Smeg Immersion Blender. I'm gonna even crank that up a little bit and get that moving. So we are famous for completely dissolving. There we go, we got some, now we're cooking with gas, some action going. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side to the detergent side. And I mean, first off, before we even start dissolving, you notice the difference in the color. Because so many of the detergents, they've got dye in them. They've got all kinds of crazy artificial colors. I think that's probably pretty good. Not to mention all the crazy fragrances and the additives that you can't even pronounce. And they don't even have to list all of their ingredients, which is, that's always been a head scratcher to me, is how is it that detergent manufacturers, and it's primarily petroleum products, they're not legally required to list all of the ingredients?
Seems so unfair to us.
Well, it's no wonder, you know, people have allergic reactions and irritations and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna let these just kind of settle down, and we'll take a look at them in a few minutes.
Okay.
In the meantime, I wanna show you the rinse. So here we've got little baby clothes, these little baby onesie shirts, and they have already been washed and dried. So you would think, oh, okay, so they're clean, they're gonna be fine. We're gonna do a re-rinse on these, and you're gonna see the difference in what being able to completely rinse out and not deposit chemicals makes. Because detergents are literally engineered. They're actually designed to leave residue in your clothes, which is why they start to look dull. The film builds up in them. They feel scratchy, so what do? You add an extra rinse cycle.
Right.
You're wasting water.
Right.
You start using those horrible petroleum fabric softeners. Honest to goodness, if I get you to do nothing else today, break up with the fabric softener. It is honestly one of the most toxic things in your house. So baby clothes, residue, is this something you want in your baby clothes, or your clothes, or your towels, or your sheets, or your yoga pants, or the kids' school uniforms? This is what detergents do. This is specifically what they do. They deposit chemicals into your clothes. And Valerie, you know, biggest organ of your body.
It's your skin.
If the chemicals are here, the chemicals are here, and the chemicals are here.
If you were gonna take a bath and somebody filled your bath up, would you bathe in this? Because that's essentially the same thing.
It's
you are
gross.
literally having it touch your skin versus this, which is the Nellie's difference. That's why this is a huge customer pick. That's why everybody selects it on auto ship. Today with the savings, it's nearly a $20 savings. Plus you're getting the free shipping and handling, which is an additional $7.50. You customize when you have that delivered to your door, but this is 600 loads, which could last you up to 2 years.
Up to 2 years, and it's heavy, and I want to stress that free shipping and handling. I know you're strong, you work out. Go ahead, pick that up, because it's, I mean,
I feel like I need to do it two hands.
No, it's a two-hander.
Yes,
no.
it is.
Yeah, no, it's a bucket, a 600 loads. So even as we come back here, and in another minute or two, this will be even more dramatic, but you can see the difference already between the Nellie side and between the detergent side. And you know, this just gets clearer and clearer and clearer. Nellie's completely dissolves in the water. By the way, any type of washing machine, high efficiency, absolutely. We are HE certified. So if you have a front loader, fancy one, if you have a top loader, a washboard and a bucket, we are high efficiency machine certified. That's why you only need that little bit of tablespoon. So it's great for the low water systems. We could wait forever till the cows come home, and that sludge is not gonna dissolve. You can actually see the physical undissolved, yes, even with the power of an immersion blender. Yeah, and that's why, like, sometimes you pull your jeans out, or you pull, you know, a shirt out or something, and there's like all this like undissolved powder on it. So you throw it back in, you put another rinse cycle on.
Waste more money.
Waste more money, exactly. So we completely dissolve, we completely rinse out, we leave no residue behind, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, no phosphate, no chlorine, no artificial fragrances, 5 simple ingredients that actually work. And I know, I try to be as natural as possible. I'm like, you know, the only one in my neighborhood that refuses to use weed killer and all that kind of stuff, to my neighbor's chagrin, I'm sure. But, you know, honest to goodness, we've all tried those natural products in the past where, less than satisfactory.
Right. So you go back to the other stuff because you're like, meh.
Nellie's works, and it works every time. And here's what I promise you, the first load that you do, whether it's t-shirts, whether it's jeans, whether it's the towels, whether it's the sheets, you will see and feel the difference with that first load. And the more you use Nellie's, the better your clothes feel, because it's gonna break down that chemical residue that's existing in your clothes right now. Gonna do a little comparison for you, the laundry scales of justice, a favorite. So here's some more detergent. Oh, it's blue. I mean, is blue dye something we need in our clothes? Not necessarily. But I'm actually gonna use the Nellie scoop. So I'm gonna take out a tablespoon of detergent, shake it off, make it nice and level and even Steven, you see that? So I'm gonna pop it into one side of the laundry scales of justice, and then take the same scoop and scoop into the Nellies and shake it off and make it nice and even Steven, and pop it into the other side. And well, gosh, I mean, you can see how much heavier, how much denser.
Yeah.
Just literally scoop for scoop, measure for measure, Nellie's is. So it's super concentrated cleaning power without the extra additives, without the flowing agents, without the fillers, without all that bad stuff. So, you know, here's what 100 loads of Nellie's looks like, and here's what 100 loads of the other guys looks like. Any machine, I know that's like, I say it, but I know sometimes you don't hear. High efficiency machine, if you have one of those fancy new systems and you're saying, but aren't I supposed to use liquids? Take your Nellie's, pop it right into the detergent dispenser. You don't have to worry about, you know, watering it down or anything like that. Just pop it right into that dispenser. You're never gonna get the globs of undissolved powder, any of that kind of stuff. So even if your machine says liquids only, liquids are a ripoff. You are paying for some really expensive water.
Yeah, exactly, and dyes. Yep. And here's the thing, you guys, you made this a customer pick. It has tons of great reviews on it. I have a few I wanted to share with you. But you will literally not only feel the difference on your clothes, you'll see the difference.
Look at these towels.
But so many people wrote in and said how satisfied they are, how it saves you money, how you tell everybody about the Nellie's laundry soda. And I love that one person wrote in and says, I've been using Nellie's for almost a year and it is found to be far superior to liquid detergents, and your clothes just feel better. When was the last time you wrote a review like that? A glowing review about laundry. One of the tasks of the week that we're like, ugh, I don't want to do laundry day. But what is the difference here?
So these towels, I am the keeper of the towels. This is my job. These have only ever been washed and dried in Nellie's, and these have been washed and dried in detergent. And you can just see they don't feel as nice. They're not as soft. They're
Wait, is this supposed to be white? Is this supposed to be the same?
They are the same towel. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, when I talk about detergents depositing, you know, you buy those gorgeous towels and you're like, oh, my bath is gonna be like a spa. And then after you've washed them a few times, you know, they look more like car wash towels instead of spa towels. Nellie's keeps your towels pristine, your sheets, your clothes. The whites stay white, the colors stay vibrant and bright. And of course, we use the whole system. We do our Nellie's wash and follow it up with our Lamy dryer balls. We're not gonna dump a bunch of fabric softener on top of our beautiful clean towels or lingerie or sheets or whatever it is. But you can see the color is different, the texture is different, and absolutely, they are the same towels. It's really kind of shocking. When you grasp that concept that detergents are designed on purpose to deposit chemical residue on your clothes, then it makes sense. Well, no wonder my clothes feel dull or stiff when they come out of the dryer. So then what do? You dump fabric softener on them because they feel stiff. It's all of those chemicals that are literally getting baked into your clothes when you throw them in the dryer, and then you've dump more petroleum products on them if you're using fabric softeners. Nellie's is a better way to go. You get better results. You will see and feel the difference with the very first load that you do, I promise you.
And I love that it's literally just this tablespoon. That's it. Just a little bit goes a long way because it is highly concentrated. And today you're getting a 600 load bin, like a tub, on free shipping and handling and nearly a $20 savings. So if you want to select it on auto ship, I highly recommend. You can customize when you get it delivered to your door as you need it. But Terry was mentioning the flyer balls, which are adorable. So what does this do for our dryer cycle?
I'm glad you asked. A couple of things. It helps to circulate the clothes inside, so you throw your Lamy flyer